Hey everyone, and welcome to this new book haul video. I'm Laura123, and in this video I'm going to be showing you and telling you about some new books that I've got recently. Hey, hopefully giving you some ideas for books that you'd like to read yourself. Now, if you enjoy watching, which I really hope you do, please click like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Oh, and don't forget to smash that notification bell to all notifications. Then you can see when I'm doing live streams and also when I've uploaded new videos. Okay, so yeah, got some new books here that I've purchased and some library books. Let me know in the comments section down below what book you are currently reading and if you're enjoying it or not. Also, let me know if there's any new books coming out soon that you're excited for. Now, really quickly before I get into the haul, I will show you my current read. It's a big one, like it's a big chunky book, but boy oh boy am I loving it. So it's the brand new book from the one and only Cassandra Clare, and of course it is Chain of Thorns, The Last Hours, book 3. I love Cassandra Clare books, like seriously, you know, Shadowhunter series is my favourite book series of all time, Mortal Instruments, etc. Like I just love the world, I love the characters, I love Cassandra's writing style, just I don't know, everything about it. I just mwah. Yes, I just kissed a book and I liked it. Anyway, that was weird. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Obviously, I can't say about it because, you know, if you've not read, you know, the other books before, I don't want to give any spoilers and stuff. The last one did end on quite a cliffhanger, so I was like, come on. But yeah, it's really good. I'm on page 64 already. I only started it last night and I'm just like, yeah, I think I could get this done by like the end of the weekend. Hopefully, we'll see. It's quite a big one though, maybe not. But yeah, really, really good. And it's got some beautiful artwork in it as well, which I can't show you because it's got spoilers. Like within the artwork, it's spoilers. But just take my word for it. The artwork is beautiful in here. So it says at the back here, in this special edition, this is the collector's first edition, you get a exclusive artwork and a bonus short story as well, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, loving this book. It's really, really good. Okie dokie, so I'm just going to kind of pick books randomly, tell you a little bit about them. I don't want this to be a super long video because, you know, I don't want you to get bored. I have a tendency to ramble, especially when it's talking about things that I'm obsessed with and that I love. And, you know, reading is my main passion in life. I'm a bookworm. So, yes, I do ramble a lot about books, but I'm going to try not to. I mean, I'll ramble a little bit because clearly I ramble, but I'm just kind of, you know, tone it down a little bit so it's not such a long video. Anyhow, so let's get started with a first book here, which is Set on You by Amy Leah. Now, it says £3 here. There, but I didn't pay £3. I actually paid £2.50. Wow, what a bargain. It was a bargain. Look, any discount is good, all right? But no, I got this from the works and I already had like a 50p off voucher to use. So I was like, I'll use it. I did feel a bit weird using just 50p, but look, 50p is 50p. Anyway, but yeah, Set on You is the TikTok sensation. I mean, most books these days do say that on them. Either, you know, the series is now a Netflix sticker or TikTok sensation. Anyway, I read recently X's Nose by the same author and I absolutely loved it. So you can read them like individually, but they are part of a series. So I'm just interested to find out more about this character, Crystal. So she was in the last book. She was the sister of the main character in that one. And I do kind of know what's probably going to happen in the book, but like I just really loved X's and O's. Now, I will say romance is not really my favourite genre, mainly because I find everything with romance so predictable, and I don't know, like I don't like by the way, I'm not a prude or anything by any means, but like I just don't like sex scenes in books. I find them really cringy and just awkward and just make me cringe. But as long as it's, I don't mind a little bit of sexy ooh la la and a little bit of romance obviously, but like it's just when it's too much, like I'm like nah. But with X's Nose, there was just the right amount, you know, a little bit of naughty stuff, but not too much. And really funny, really cute. And I love the characters. And yeah, I wanted to kind of carry on with this series. So yes, I read it in the wrong order because this one, Set on You, is number 1 and the other one was number 2. But it doesn't matter because, as I say, you can read them individually. So this one is about a curvy fitness influencer called Crystal. I'm just reading. By the way, I completely forgot to bring my glasses upstairs. They're downstairs. I could press pause, go and get them and come back, but I'm too lazy and I can't be bothered. So I'm just going to struggle through reading without my glasses. So if I make mistakes, there we go. Blame it on that. So yeah, Crystal Chen built her career shattering gym stereotypes. After a recent breakup, she has little time left for men. Instead, she finds joy in the gym, which I never thought I would put together in one sentence for myself. Joy in a gym. Her place of power and positivity. Enter firefighter Scott Ritchie, the smug new gym patron who routinely steals her favourite squat rack. Soon sparks start flying as the ultra competitive foes battle for gym domination. The last thing they expect is to run into each other at their grandparents' engagement party. And in the lead up to the wedding, Crystal discovers there's a soft heart under Scott's muscled exterior. Bonding over family, fitness, cheeky pickup lines, she just might have found her person. But when a photo of them goes viral, savage internet trolls put their relationship to the test. Are they strong enough to get through it? It says here it's energetic, steamy, bubbly, and so fun. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this because, as I say, once again, I really enjoyed X's Nose. It was just marvellous. Right, next book I got from the library, and it is called The Black Queen by Jumata Emil. Would She Kill for the Crown? Now, I have to be honest, I do want to read this. It's been on my want to read list for a little while, so I'm pleased I managed to get it from the library. By the way, that cover is amazing. But I'm just thinking it sounds very, very similar to a book that I read a few months ago. I think it was called The Weight of Blood. I read so many books I can't remember. I'll have to look after this video is finished. But anyway, but it's very similar, dealing with racism and also a black girl, you know, trying to be a prom queen. And I was like, sounds very familiar. But I'm still going to read it because it sounds really, really good. So it says, Lovett High is a school divided on the lines of race. The white kids outnumber the rest, and they never have had a black homecoming queen until Nova Albright. Nova is bold and beautiful, and she refuses to step down for the popular and entitled Tinsley MacArthur. So when Nova is found dead, all fingers point to Tinsley, including that of Nova's best friend, Duchess. Duchess is determined to get justice for Nova, even if it means befriending Tinsley to find proof. But as the pair begin to investigate, secrets about their small town start to surface, and secrets that could change everything. Ooh. A sharp and entertaining murder mystery thriller with a biting examination of race and privilege. So it does sound similar in some ways, but different in other ways. So I'm going to go in with an open mind. And yeah, that is The Black Queen. So another book that I picked up from the library. Now, this is really random because I only mainly read like fiction books, but you know, now and again I like, you know, reading a non-fiction. And this was on the new books, literally just come in new books, which I always go to that section in the library. And it's called The Language of Tattoos, 130 Symbols and What They Mean. It's by Oliver Munden and Nick Schronberger. Hope I've said the name properly. And yeah, it's really interesting because literally you just look through the book and there's all these, you know, pictures of tattoos, and you just read the little meanings about, you know, the tattoos and what they mean. And I love that one. That is gorgeous. I like the little dice and stuff there. But yeah, I mean, I love tattoos. I'm really fascinated by tattoo art, but also, you know, a book that gives information about what they mean, I just think sounds really cool. Oh, wow, I like that one. It's creepy, but I like it. So I've actually got tattoos myself. I've got 8 tattoos, which whenever I tell people I've got tattoos, they look really shocked. So I don't know why. Maybe I just don't look the sort to get tattoos, or maybe it's because they know I'm a big old wimp and they think, how the hell have you gone through that pain of a tattoo? I don't know. I don't know how I did it. If I'm honest, I would love more tattoos in the future, but the thought of that pain, oh yeah, not good. But anyway, but I'm really interested in this book, and I'm just going to, you know, flick through. I mean, I'm only going to look at the kind of pictures that I wanted. I mean, look at that, the beautiful little cherub angels there. So yeah, a couple of my tattoos are angels related. But yeah, I just thought it was cool little book. Obviously, as I say, I'm only going to look at the information about the tattoos that I like the look of and stuff, or just want to know about. And also, this book would come in handy for a video that I've got planned for my other YouTube channel, Minxlaura123 ASMR. Check it out, links down below. Promotion, I know, self-promo. But yeah, I thought I could do like another ASMR tattoo artist role play. Haven't done one of those for ages, And I thought this book would be cool because I could, like, you know, pretend to, like, flick through and show them ideas for tattoos they could have in the video. Anyway, if you're into ASMR, you know, if you're not into ASMR, you're like, what? But anyway, that is that one. Right, so next book. Oh, you see, I'm a little bit worried about this one. So this is Godspeed, the Kurt Cobain graphic novel. Now, I'm a Nirvana fan. Not a huge fan, but I do have a Nirvana t-shirt. You know, I listen to a lot of Nirvana songs, so I'd say I'm a fan, but not like a mega fan or anything. But recently I read a graphic novel, and it was about, I can't remember the name of it, but it was about Cruella de Vil, like all her backstory from 101 Dalmatians. And I really enjoyed it, even though I got to the end and still hated the character. Like, I know she went through some stuff, her mum and her dad and all that, but I still didn't change my mind. I still detested her and hated her. Cruella de Vil must be my I just hate her. She's the worst Disney villain ever. I just, ugh. Anyway, but I read that and I thought, oh, I really fancy another graphic novel. I love the fact that they're a quick read. I love the fact that they help me on my Goodreads reading challenge because they're so small. And I really like looking at artwork, you know, in a graphic novel. Anyway, so I saw this little one and it's quite a slim little read there. It's not going to take long. It has got parental advisory explicit contents warning on it, but I think at 43, you know, not needing to ask my mum and dad if I'm allowed to read it. Some of it looks quite, I don't know, graphic. Well, most of it looks quite graphic in many reasons. Yeah. Obviously, if you know anything of Kurt Cobain, that you know he was, you know, he was a pretty dark person, let's be honest. Very talented and cool, but quite a dark and, yeah. Oh, here's him and Courtney. See, that looks quite sweet. But then, yeah, there's other scenes where it's not so sweet. Anyway, but I don't know if this is going to be too depressing, but I'm going to give it a go. If I don't like it, I'll just take it back to the library. But yeah, if you are a Nirvana fan, you like graphic novels, look it up. It's called, as I say, Godspeed, the Kurt Cobain graphic. I think this come out ages ago. Let's have a look. So, 2011, is it? I think it's 2011, maybe. Anyway, that's that. So, graphic novel. Next up, I've got this book here, The Trial of Lotta Ray by Siobhan McGowan. Never heard of this. Never seen it anywhere on Bookstagram or BookTube or anything. But I was in Sainsbury's. I went in for some cheese and ended up with a book. And cheese, don't worry. I still purchased the cheese, don't you worry. But it says his lie, her truth. And yeah, it just sounds really different and interesting. It's set in 1906 on Halloween night. Young working class Lotta Ray is attacked by a wealthy gentleman. She seeks justice at an Old Bailey trial alongside a barrister, William Linden, who she believes to be her ally. The verdict is devastating and Lotta Ray soon realises the guardians of justice do not support her. But what none could foresee were the shocking consequences. 12 years later, as the suffragettes rise, yay, suffragettes, and the ghost of World War I looms large over London, William is joined again by Lotta Ray, and now they will travel to a fateful destination where truths must be faced and wrongs will be righted. The day in court is done, but tonight it will hear her testimony. It says here, it's a sweeping, heartbreaking quest for justice, a tale told with such ominous beauty, Lotta will stay with me forever. I just read that and I just thought, it just sounds really interesting. So there we go. I don't know. Will I like it? Will I not? I'll give it a go. Okay. Next up, I have a YA book. This is from the library. Another one I'd had on my want to read list. It's really good that our local library has all these new books coming in. Like books that I would have probably spent money on and don't need to. And plus I like supporting the local library. You know, it's good. The more books you take out from the local library and you go in the library and, you know, it just kind of keeps the library going because people can see it's getting used. So this is a fake dating vibes kind of rom-com. It says, with fake dating comes real feelings. So it's called This Is How You Fall in Love by Annika Hussein. Really cute cover. Really love all the purple as well. It's pretty cool. Let's have a look here. So it says, Zara and Adnan are just friends. Always have been. Always will be. Even if they have to pretend to be more than that. Zara's been waiting her whole life for a big love story of her own, so pretending to date her best friend Adnan to cover up his new top secret relationship. Not quite what she had in mind, except there's something in it for Zara too. Her parents love Adnan, and dating him might just stop them arguing. While she may not be getting her own love story, she could save theirs. But with fake dating comes fake hand-holding and fake kissing and real feelings. And when Zara's perfect boy turns up, things get more confusing than ever. A love story that will have you swooning. So I think it sounds super cute. So I'm going to give that a go. Right, where should we go next? Right, we'll go with Untamed Shore, which is the brand new book from Silvia Moreno Garcia. Well, I say it's brand new. It's brand new to us here in the UK, and it's a reprint. But I think, yeah, this book was out a few years ago, but it's kind of been given a whole kind of, you know, a new kind of vibe. This is the sign by the author copy, so I can show you her signature there. I love saying her name, Silvia Moreno Garcia. Now, I have such a huge fan of her books. I love it. I'm trying to look. My favourite one from her, there's a list of the books she's done, was Certain Dark Things. Yeah, that was the vampire one. Love that. I also really loved the beautiful ones as well. Mexican Gothic was okay. Like, it was a bit weird, but it was all right. I've got that one to read. Velvet Was the Night. That was really good as well. Anyway, basically, I really love her books. This was a kind of a pre-order just because it was her book, basically. Now, if I'm being honest, if this was from another author, I probably wouldn't have bought it, which is really bad because I'm thinking, oh, I wasted money. But then again, it could be good. I don't know. But do you ever do that where you just buy a certain book because you simply know, all you know about it is pretty much that it's that author and you love their work? You know, and if it was from another author, you probably wouldn't have even give that story a second look. I don't know. This one just sounds, I don't know, a little bit boring, but it might not be boring, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna give it a go. It's set in California, 1979. I've got to try and pronounce her name properly. Hold on, Viridiana. I think that, anyway, Viridiana spends her days under the harsh sun watching the fishermen pulling in their nets and the dead sharks piled beside the seashore. Her head is filled with dreams of romance, travel, and a future beyond the drab town where her only option is marriage and motherhood. Okay, so she's living quite a kind of mundane, boring life, right? And then a wealthy American writer arrives with his wife. She becomes their assistant. They're quite glamorous kind of thing. One of them dies in a seeming accident and she lies to protect her new friends. But it's not long before Verianda finds herself asking her own questions. Sharks may be dangerous, but she will soon discover there are worse predators nearby, ready to devour a naive young woman unwittingly entangled in a web of deceit. It sounds all right, just not wow. But anyway, it says here, a plot driven by characters whose motives are as murky and treacherous as the stormy Gulf waters. So look, I'm going to give it a go. I've got faith in her. I love her books, as I say. So we'll see. we'll see with that one. Right, okay. The next book I want to show you is also from the library, and it is This Book Kills by Ravenna Guron. I'm not sure if this is a standalone or a series, so I'll have to look at that. I think it's a standalone. I hope it's a standalone. But yeah, this has been on my want to read list for ages. So of course when I saw it in the library, you know that old story, but I saw it in the library, I grabbed it. It says fun, twisting, insightful. Now I did have a little sneaky peek of this one. Sometimes I do that. I read like just either a chapter or just a few pages, just kind of get a vibe for the story, see if I like it or not. And I really liked it. Like I really like the style of it. And look, there's a little map as well. This is like a little map of the school by the looks of it. Yeah, the entrance hall, classrooms, the library, staff room. I love things like this. I love things with like maps and things. Anyway, but yeah, it's really good. I liked it. I like the writing style from the get-go. So this is about a girl who hold on. When Hugh Henry Van Boren, no, one of the most popular and richest kids in Jess Chowdhury's school, is found dead, the student body is left wondering who the murderer could be. Jess, a student under strict instructions to keep her record clean or risk losing her scholarship, finds herself at the centre of the investigation when it's revealed that Hugh died in the exact same way. Oh, yeah, that was it. Yeah, as a character in a short story that she wrote. So yeah, she writes short stories, and this guy is found in pretty much the same way as the way that she detailed in her story. Jess receives an anonymous text thanking her for the inspiration. With time running out, Jess knows if she doesn't solve this mystery, she'll finally have something in common with Hugh. She'll be dead too. It is, honestly, I think this is going to be really good. It's had a lot of good hype, got a lot of good like feedback and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited for this one, I have to say. Another one that I'm excited for, I mean, I'm excited for all my books, clearly, because I'm a bookworm. But yeah, this one is Someone Is Watching by Tess James Mackey. How far would you go for a dare? I'm sure I showed this in my last book haul video, so if I have, I'm really sorry. But this one says, An Abandoned Prison, a Deadly Game. So Nia would do anything to win the approval of her boyfriend Scott and his friends, especially mean girl Olivia. When Olivia dares Nia to explore an abandoned prison, she sees it as the perfect opportunity to prove herself. So yeah, they have to go through dark tunnels, they hear distant noises, creepy mementos have been left behind by the prisoners, etc. Surely it will be worth it, but it isn't long before Nia and her little sister Kayla find themselves trapped inside, and then Kayla vanishes. Suddenly this feels like more than a game gone wrong. Someone is hell-bent on making Nia and Kayla the prison's last ever inmates. I love it. It's giving me vibes of like paranormal shows that I watch, of, you know, when they go to like abandoned places, especially prisons. There was like abandoned prisons and sanitariums and stuff. So yeah, I really like the cover as well. Like the red really stands out, and like the way she's just kind of, can you see her just in the middle there at the doorway? So yeah, I just honestly, I wish I could read all the books at once. All right, so the last book I want to show you is What Happened on Floor 34 by Caroline Corcoran. Corcoran. Anyway, yeah, this one I got for £1 in a little charity shop, like a charity bookshop. So I didn't, like, I'd never heard of it or anything. I didn't know anything about it, but I was drawn to this title because, you know, there's a question mark there, and it got me thinking, what did happen on that floor, that 34th floor? Anyway, her dream job just become a worst nightmare. So this is about a girl called Rose, and she works for one of the country's biggest newspapers. So she is the day editor, and this guy called Will Frost is the night editor. And then Will goes missing. And basically there's this whole kind of, you know, crime of what happened to him, blah blah blah. Last week Will disappeared from floor 34 without a trace, and now she's basically become the night editor in his replacement, and she's worrying that, you know, she's gonna be next. So it just, yeah, it sounds a really exciting thriller, a tense, thrilling and roller coaster ride. Now it says here perfect for fans of Ruth Ware, and I absolutely love Ruth Ware books, so I'm hoping it's gonna be good. Anyway, so I think that were all the books that I've had recently. As I say, this is my current read, the lovely Cassandra Clare's Chain of Thorns. Whew, and relax. But yeah, hopefully I've given you some ideas for books, as I say, that you'd like to read. Please let me know what you're reading. I love reading your comments, I really do. And yeah, let me know what books you're excited about. Let me know anything bookish. I just really love your comments. So please comment to me. Okay, right, a few little quick things before I go. First of all, don't forget to check out my other channel, MinxLaura123 ASMR. All these links down below, by the way, that I'm going to mention. Social media platforms, come and follow me and be my friend. Be my friend. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Goodreads as well. If you're a bookworm, come follow me on Goodreads. And I do have a throne wish list. If you care to spoil me or treat me, please do. I've added some new things on there as well, so yeah, that'd be awesome. Anyway, thank you for watching. Happy reading, my lovely fellow bookworm buddies, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, peace out,